Let's learn how to hold chopsticks correctly. First, line up the tips of the chopsticks. Make a space between the chopsticks in the shape of a triangle. Let's try to use them now. Move the upper chopstick only. Don't move the lower chopstick. To learn the basics, let's hold only one chopstick. Straighten your thumb and use your other hand to stop your ring finger and little finger from moving. Move only your index finger and middle finger. At this time, you should keep your thumb firmly in place. Move the chopstick up and down, pointing from the ceiling to floor, ceiling to floor. Once you can do this, let's hold the lower chopstick. Make sure that the chopstick is firmly in place. Pass the lower chopstick through the gap between your thumb and index finger. Line up the tips of the chopsticks and make a clear triangle like a bird's beak. Let's try to use them now. The upper chopstick should rest on top of your middle finger and the lower chopstick on top of your ring finger. Without moving the lower chopstick, move the upper chopstick by moving only your index finger and middle finger. How to practice using rubber bands. First, put the rubber bands on your fingers. Put rubber bands on the base of your thumb and index finger, the tip of your middle finger, and put your ring finger and little finger together in the band. The blue bands are for the upper chopstick, and the pink bands are for the lower chopstick. First, take the upper chopstick. Pass the chopstick through the blue rubber bands to hold it in place. Then, move the chopstick by moving only your index and middle fingers. Move the chopstick up and down, pointing from the ceiling to floor, ceiling to floor. Next, take the lower chopstick. Pass the chopstick through the pink rubber bands to hold it in place. Make sure that the chopstick is firmly in place. Next, let's try with both chopsticks. Pass the chopstick through the pink rubber bands to hold it in place. Then, pass the other chopstick through the blue rubber bands to hold it in place. Line up the tips of the chopsticks and make a clear triangle like a bird's beak. Smooth out any kinks in the rubber bands. Let's try using the chopsticks now. Move the chopsticks up and down, pointing from the ceiling to floor, ceiling to floor. The best way to improve your technique is to be gentle. When you are practicing, hold the tip of the lower chopstick still with the finger of your other hand and move the upper chopstick so that the chopstick tips meet together. Remember that the best way to improve your technique is to be gentle. The Japanese people have been using chopsticks for more than 1,000 years. Japanese culture itself is embedded in the use of chopsticks. Using chopsticks properly helps us to show consideration for the people we are with. Let's all try to use our chopsticks properly.